So good afternoon, welcome back to another video, and today I'll go to the press conference reaction, and I didn't even know it was going to be on yesterday, to be honest, today, but listen, it's what it is, and Eddie Howe is on another one. So it's a game between Liverpool and Newcastle tomorrow at Anfield, and if you do like the video, do slap the likes up and do subscribe if you are new, and I've got 1,442 people subscribing to my channel, so thank you very much indeed for that. And yeah, it's what it is. So got a bit of breaking news that Sergio Agüero, former Man City striker and only just joined Barcelona and in the summer, has announced his retirement, and is a massive blow for the Argentinian. So big up to him, and I wish him all the best in the future, and he's going to be a big miss in the footballing world. And he's been a great servant at the Etihad, and it'd be a sad miss. And my heart goes to Sergio, and detected his heart, and I think it's for the best thing, because he's only 33, and that's no age whatsoever. And I'm sure Barca would have made a difference, or Sergio would have made a difference if he still played. But it's sad, and I just want to wish Sergio well, and for the future, and wish him the best of luck as well in his future career, and wish him a speedy recovery as well. So Sergio Agüero, former Atletico Madrid, Man City and Barca striker, has decided to call it a day. He started his career at Independiente in Argentina as a youngster, and he joined Atletico Madrid for around 16 million quid, something like that. And I thought, wow, a lot of money by the time, but great signing, but wish him well. Now, we're on about the press conference reaction today, and this is what Eddie's been saying in the press this afternoon for the match against Liverpool. The first thing he's asked about is the injury, as you all know, and Eddie's comment and say, Paul Dummett is still out long term, although he's making good progress. We've lost Federico Fernandez through injury. We're not sure of the extent, but you'll miss this game and the majority over the festive period. Now, first off, losing Federico is a massive blow, because he's been a fantastic defender. He's my best defender at the club, and we could have done with him over the Christmas period. Yeah, and it just goes to show now, probably players like themselves must be laughing his head off, saying that, you know what, I'm going to keep playing. Do you know what I mean? And as for Paul Dummett, the thing he comes back, the better, because really Eddie's going to try to take this time over this guy. Yeah, he's not far away, and when he does come and play and get a couple of games under his belt, then he's going to be so valued at the back. I don't want to see Paul playing there fullback anymore, or left back anymore. I want to see him in centre defence. And once he does that, then he just loves defending, because I can tell you now, we do need defenders come January, because with this squad, with this back four, we're on big trouble. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I'm going to move on to the next one about the COVID-19 situation, about COVID. And Eddie said, we all got tested today, and touch wood, we will all come through those tests okay. We're following all the procedures and protocols given to us by the Premier League. We've been happy with how we've managed the situation here. Yeah, you look at all the other teams like Spurs. Listen, they got their game called off. 2 games called off, by the way, because of COVID. Yeah, they got back 7 people with it, and so is Man United. They got a couple of players out with it as well. And listen, I could see it spreading around to other clubs as well. And I would not be surprised, in my opinion, that the games are going to be playing under closed door again. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, I heard a lot of people crying and say, get the season out of the way. Just cancel the season, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And me personally, right, they need to stop all the parties. They need to stop, all these clubs and that sort of thing. Got to shut them down, because at the end of the day, this government, let's be real, all concerned about money. Yeah, they want to get the money back, and they're just scared of losing money. Yeah, but at this moment in time, I want my country to be better, and we want the country what's best for our country. Yeah, I want it to be safe. I want it to be how it was before. But this Omicron thing isn't helping at all whatsoever. So I think it's for the best. I really do think it's for the best to get this all at ASAP. So let's move on to what he has to say. Do slap the likes up, by the way. I'm not getting enough people watching, by the way, but I've done the fans forum today, 7 o'clock. So check us out for that. And he was asked about going away to ground, etc. I'll just get up there now, sort of things. On about Leicester, I just don't understand why they want to talk about Leicester. Do you know what I mean? We played them. This should have got questioned after the game. And you have to bring this in before the Liverpool game. I just don't understand it, man. I don't think any other club asked the questions about the previous games until after the game. My God, when will they ever learn? I don't know who's asking these questions, by the way. Haven't they been taught to ask these questions to make us look good? It's not the first time I said it, but if this comes up again, I'm not going to read it out. But I'm going to have to. But it was all about Leicester after the game. We reviewed the game, hopefully in the right way. We put the players straight into sense and how we saw the game and what we need to improve. We were very honest in the areas we could have done better. There's no hiding away from that. Going away to any ground in the Premier League is difficult, but I think if you look at the pressure we faced as the away team, it was really minimal in the match. I think the first goal was a huge bearing on the game, and the second goal came out of nothing. Well, I'll comment that in a minute. Then he also added that probably put the players in a delicate mental state in that moment in that match. But I don't see why we should affect us going into what is a different game. It's a big challenge, but one we can hopefully rise to. Those last 8 or 9 words, what Eddie said, is a big challenge, but one we can hopefully rise to is against Liverpool, by the way. Yeah? Let's be real. We're not going to be going there, being like sitting ducks. Sitting ducks FC. That's what's going to happen. Because I can guarantee you now, Liverpool's going to have something like 25, 30 shots on target. Yeah? And we're going to be sitting ducks FC. Yeah? It's going to be a free hit for us. Yeah? Going to Liverpool is a massive, massive challenge. But we have got to go there and have a real goal. Yeah? Because these players are not good enough to take on a team like Liverpool. Last season, we got lucky. Yeah? But this is a different Liverpool. This is a different Liverpool, yeah? And this is a team that don't want to win the league. They're the top scorers in the Premier League. Yeah? Man City scored a lot of goals yesterday. I don't know what the goal difference is now, but I can guarantee you that it's very close behind Liverpool. Yeah? And he also added as well that the first goal had a huge bearing on the game, which is a penalty, where Lascelles obviously brought down Madison, which he did dive, by the way, let's be real. And the second goal, not only kind of nothing, but it's just a mistake by Agüero. Yeah, we got caught out. But at the end of the day, we can't make mistakes like that tomorrow for the likes of Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, and it looks like Firmino's going to come back in. Yeah, he cannot afford to make any mistakes against a quality team as in Liverpool. So they need to fix it up very, very quickly. Yeah, the midfield needs fixing up quickly. Our back four needs fixing up quickly. And they've got to supply the service of Callum Wilson, because if they don't supply it to him, what can he do? What can he do? There's not a lot he can do. So let's put this out there. We move swiftly on to Eddie Howe on Liverpool, and he said there are so many different things you need to get right because the top teams find different ways of winning. Also, bringing a threat is very important that we bring the challenge to them. I believe we have players and a way of playing that can do that. Again, sort of, it's going to be very difficult going to Anfield. Yeah, I'm not confident going there. I'm not going to lie. I see people saying we're going to win by 3-4 penalties. Yeah, when you got Mike Reed or Mike Dean, whatever his name is, Mike Dean, referee. I don't like this referee at all whatsoever. This referee is an absolute jinx. This referee is a disgrace. What's he, 55, 56 now? He should be putting his feet up. He should be retiring, yeah? Because this referee is just out of his depth, yeah? And he causes controversy as well. Yeah, I don't trust the referee. He's from Liverpool, he's from the Wirral, yeah? And apparently, Liverpool's never lost to this referee at all whatsoever, yeah? I just don't trust him. I think he's arrogant. I think he's too fierce towards the players, yeah? and he just doesn't give a toss. But also as well, we got to go to Anfield, believe in ourselves, yeah? I want to see changes tomorrow. I'm getting people coming up to us and say, play a weekend team. Play a weekend team against them because I've got no chance of winning this game. Do you know what I mean? But we see who plays tomorrow. It could be that Henrik could be coming back. It could be Hayden could be coming back. And Shelby in a 4-3-3. Play 4-3-3 against Liverpool. You're being brave. But I think Eddie should play his normal side, normal way. You see what happens tomorrow. And then Eddie has asked about Kieran Trippier, about is the deal a done deal? And not surprisingly, Eddie has come and said, look, I refuse to talk about it, sort of thing, yeah? He's not going to say anything about transfers, yeah? So that's no surprise there. And then we move on. He's on about tomorrow's task. He said, having a solid backline and solid defensive will be key. I think we need organisation to be at the highest level, but I believe the other way. We have players that to hurt them. Certainly on transitions, I think we're a threat. Right. I love Eddie Howe the bits, yeah. I love his optimism. I love his confidence. I love the way he speaks, yeah. But one thing I'm going to say, right, we haven't got a solid backline. We haven't got a solid defensive shape, yeah? Even though he says it's going to be key. We haven't. Let's have it on them, yeah? We haven't got the players to hurt them, yeah? Not at all. I mean, Andy Robertson and Trent, for me, are the two full backs in the Premier League, yeah? If not in Europe. So we got to press them. And are we good enough to press them? They're both brilliant coming forward as well. Are we going to close them down? Yeah? That's going to be another problem. I think I love Eddie's confidence, but the bottom line is I think he's been a bit too ambitious for me, if I'm honest with you. So I'm not going to lie. Even though I love him, but I just don't. We're going to have problems with him. Yeah, we consider 34 goals this season. Yeah, so we haven't got a good defensive shape. Yeah, I think it's been absolutely poor. Let's be real. And I can't say anything more than that. We talked about Federico has a thigh injury. Eddie didn't mention that. It's definitely a thigh injury he's got. So you won't be able to play. And do slap the likes up. I'm going to go straight to the comments. And I'm just going to flick it up there. Good afternoon, the trolls. I hope you're okay. I'm fine. Just not getting enough people watching it. I want more and more people. And I've got Lascelles needs to have the balls to see it. I need to focus on my game. So I give up the armband, in my opinion. He's not a leader. He needs to. He might be a better player. Not wearing the captain's armband. Yeah. But I'll give it to Federico Fernandez, but it's a shame he is injured. What else can I say? How's it going, MF? I'm okay, my guy. Absolutely great. Like, just got out for the gym. I'm back to work tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So, and I'll be doing a watch along tomorrow. I'll be doing that at around like 7:15. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Afternoon to the legend himself. Thank you, my guy. Thank you indeed. Thanks very much. Love you for that. We need Hayden to break up the play if Federico isn't fit. Well, he's not fit. He's going to be out for no more weeks, as if so. I've got a feeling that it's going to be Lascelles and Shout back. Please don't bring Kieran Clark in, for goodness sake. Yeah, I'd love to be proved wrong. But it is what it is. Ruby, I got you, man. Thanks very much, man. No problem, guys. And everyone's no, you mean John, and I agree. He is a legend. Thank you. Appreciate that. Just keep this comments coming in, by the way. Ruby, thanks a lot, my guy, and appreciate that. Thanks for coming on my show last night. I really appreciate that. Absolutely brilliant it was as well. And then you got Jurgen Klopp on Eddie Howe's influence on Newcastle. He was asked a question by Keith Downing, and he said, more shots on goal, on target, more possessions, more offensive things. I know Eddie as a colleague a long time now, and you can see a glimpse of the Bournemouth style a few weeks there, and you can see his influence. That is a brilliant comment, by the way, from Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying that what he's been said about the Saudi sort of thing. He's lost a lot of people's respect, and it's what it is. He says nice things. I wish I could do a press conference action what Jurgen Klopp's been saying as well from Liverpool angle. Yeah, I tell you what, I might just get it up by the way. Yeah, I've got to get his angle by the way. I'm not going to do it all out, but I'm just going to write down or look at what he's been saying, which I just cannot find because I look on the Liverpool FC website and I'm afraid to say it hasn't been on at all whatsoever. So we shift on for that. But big up to the Newcastle reserves yesterday, winning the Women's Senior Cup in the quarterfinals possession, 5-3 on penalties. Big up to the youngins, by the way. They're the future of our club. And I got Richard. Big up to Richard. The 3 points might keep us in the Prem. Defeat mentality, just like the players. Yeah, I think some of the players are just not up for it for the Liverpool game. I think we could be sitting Ducks FC tomorrow. We could either say 3 Hits FC or sitting Ducks FC. One or the other. You pick your choice. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope I get more chances. You will, my guy. 200% me guy. Not being funny, John, with Fernandez supposed to be an out, I'd play Isaac Hayden centre back. Me personally, I can understand what you're trying to say, but is he really a centre back, in my opinion? I mean, he's midfield by trade, but I don't know that. I see what you're trying to say, Ryan. See what you're trying to say in this, but if you can play centre back sort of thing, and which you can do, then okay, cool. Then I'll play him centre back. I got to trust Eddie and see what Isaac can do. But this is the thing. This is why we need defenders. We need defenders 100%. I mean, Trippier could be on his way. We need 2 more centre backs as well we can trust. We've been linked with Matthias Ginter today from Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's out of contract at the end of the season, and he wants to take time. He wants to take his time on his next career move. Obviously, Mönchengladbach is offering a new deal, and Newcastle wants him. We should wait and see on that to see what happens on that one. And also, Sven Botman is being linked as well from Lille. He's going to leave his present club, leave Champions League, to go and join Newcastle. And that's the decision he's got to make as well. And not only that, he's a damn good player. He's a damn good centre-back. That's why Lille finished top of the group stage. Yeah, and they're mid-table in the French league as well. So he's a damn good player. He really, really is. I've got some more comments flying from the roof, by the way. Good afternoon to King Northumbria. Hope you okay, my guy. I've got Ryan. So our centre back depth is crap, and I don't want ourselves in the team at all. You're not on your own, my guy. You're not on your own, mate. I don't want him. You know that. And Hayden could be the enforcer. We need a centre back, a better job than ourselves. Yeah, I'd rather have him than ourselves. Drop Willock for Hayden. Yeah, I mean, Edie's dropping as well, by the way. Isaac Hayden, not Joe Willock. And I'm expecting us to make it a close game tomorrow. At least just lost 7 out. And look how the majority of the fan base still back Bielsa and the team. We need to be the same. Let's grab a point. I take a point all day long, my guy. Listen, I mean, I've got to be honest with Leeds now. They've been found out. They know the game. And it's okay getting away for the first season. But the second season, or the second season syndrome, oh dear, you get found out and they know the way Leeds playing. Oh, Bamford's out, by the way. Injured yet again. And they could be in trouble. So we got to play Leeds next month, by the way. And we just cannot get beat off by them. No way. Eddie Howe's war chest incoming. We need to spend at least 150 million, 200 million pounds just to stay up. Right, John, and big up to you, my guy. And what do you think of Fernandez being injured? Do you think it's the truth or lies? This is the thing, right? I mean, what do we believe nowadays? I mean, listen, let's be real. They're saying that he's got a fine injury, yeah, but I just love the club to come out and speak the truth. I love to hear from the player himself to come out and say, look, what's exactly happened? And someone needs to come out and tell us the truth, because I just don't know what to believe anymore. Do you know what I mean? But we're not the only ones, but you get other clubs just telling lies. When you, I can remember Shay Given once upon a time was going down a medical Man City, yeah? And I think it was joking. It was asked a question about what's going on with Shay Given. He turned around to say that he's injured. He's out for a couple of weeks. And then a couple of hours later, he signed for Man City. So let's be real. I can't see. Is he injured? I don't know. You have to believe what Eddie Howe said. But early time will tell. Early time will tell. Hayden centre back versus Liverpool Anfield is suicidal. That's from Foxy. And in all fairness, Leeds have horrendous injuries. It's just hard to play Chelsea away when they were unlucky not to get the result, and then Man City away. Impossible 2 games with 6 key players missing. Yeah. Totally agree. And Fernandes has to be injured. There's literally no reason to lie about it. And this is the thing, right? I mean, he played against Norwich a couple of weeks ago, and let's be real. And was he injured then? He was absolutely fine. Maybe got injured during training. This is the thing. But we definitely need defenders now, 100%. I think he's being slammed. I think he's been slamming Jones' wife, which has been knackered his hamstring. That's what I'm hearing about people. I heard people. We've got people, right? I mean, I'm not being horrible, but we got people saying different things. Do you know what I mean? All these rumors coming out here and there. We just don't know what to believe, yeah? But you're still not going to get here for the club or any club for that matter, sort of thing. Do slap the likes up, by the way. I've just got 20 people watch. I want more than 20 people, yeah? Playing Lascelles at Anfield's even more suicidal. Yeah, he's been poor, hasn't he? Let's be real. John, Eddie Howe said at the press conference, why don't you believe the manager? Why don't you believe the manager? We have no reason not to believe Eddie. Yeah, listen, right? Again, I mean, half the people are saying, oh, so lies. People are saying they cover up sort of thing, yeah? But this manager, right, I think he's fantastic. He's a fantastic manager, yeah? But the players he's got are not good enough for Eddie's system. Listen, you got to believe what you say, right? And again, if he's injured, he's injured. Yeah, we need to buy defenders no matter what. Whether he's fit or not, we still need defenders. Out goes Lascelles, out goes Clark. So that's 2 right away, right? Get them in. Just bring them in. Do you know what I mean? Spend on Botman. Spend on Trippier. Yeah, go out and get Cordy from Wolves. Go and bully Wolves and say, look, we're the bigger club than Wolves. You might be higher than us, but we want you for the next 5 years. I want you to be my leader. I want you to picture our football club. I want you to become a Toon legend, yeah, with the likes of Bob and Moncur and Philippe Albert, yeah. I want your name on the Hall of Fame, Connor. So if you're listening, Connor, yeah, whether you're training with Wolves, yeah, and you're listening to my channel, just do so. Any Wolves fans, sort of thing. What do you think of Connor Cordy? Do you think he should come to Newcastle? Wolves fans, if you're watching, let us know, man. And as a no chance, Freddy is too busy with his own Latina hottie wife rather than Jones' wife. Oh, man. Are there any decent Brazilian lasses around? I'll tell you what, there's some decent, lovely Brazilian lasses around. Yeah. And he's been shagging a Brazilian. He's 1 in a million, and he's giving it to it's me. Oh, get out. Get out. God, man. Oh, man. This is fantastic. I'll never be a singer. I never will be a singer. There's no way. I just got it. And just look some more chance of business as well. And according to Sports Witness, I'm going to check this out now as well. Please smash the like button. Do subscribe to your NEW new, right? According to, I'm just going to go to it now. But according to Sports Witness, if I go out and now that's Sven Botman. Yeah, it's been well, obviously we put in a 30 million bid in for Sven Botman. Now, whether you believe it or not, again, don't believe that too much. According to Sports Witness, said that official offer from Newcastle for dream 30 million euro player should arrive shortly. Take a step forward, and that is wow. That's according to Sport Witness. Yeah, 30 million euros works out to be 28 million pound, right? Let's be real. They want 40 million. They want 40 million pound for him. Yeah, and they're not going to accept that money. I can guarantee you 200%. It's not going to happen John, Pep's fantastic manager, not how. Sorry, I must have misread your message there. Do apologise. Harry, John, I think it'll be an entertaining match against Liverpool tomorrow, but I think we have half a chance. If Liverpool not at their best, Eddie Howe will try and put his best 11 out tomorrow. I love the optimism, Martha. I just think got no chance whatsoever. I do apologise. We got absolutely no chance whatsoever. And then focus it on Ryan. Leicester's had a bad game. He's had good games on occasions. To suggest Hayden, he has played centre back. How many times in his career at centre back is a better option than his warring belief? What time's the fans for me? It's at 7 o'clock tonight, mate. It's 7 p.m., which is 3.5 hours away. And I'll be back on 7 o'clock night. If Lascelles plays, let's get behind him. I get behind the team, pal. I do get behind the team. The bottom line is he going to perform? Is he going to perform? I just think it's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. And I'll just look at this now. And about Simon Jordan from Talk Sport, right? I'm going to read out what he's been saying as well. It's regarding about Kieran Trippier going to Newcastle. And Simon Jordan is absolutely furious about it. Yeah. This guy is I'm not being fun of Simon Jordan. Yeah. But I just can't take him seriously at all whatsoever. I just get away now. Get rid of that. Every time you get a pop-up, you get read a page, you get someone popping up with music behind it. Makes it sick. Yeah, they should absolutely knock it off the head. Let's be real. Czech girls are the best looking. That's from Richard. I've never done Prague. I'd love to go to Prague, especially when on a cold winter's night. Not for a drinking session, because I don't drink, by the way. And Stephen, hi John. Sorry, Ed Howe's mouth wasn't even working for me regarding Fernandes. So he's basically saying he doesn't believe Eddie Howe. Each to their own. Each to their own. And I'm going to read out what he's been saying. Simon Jordan. And he's based on Trippier, could be going to Newcastle. The bottom line is that Trippier is a good player, and I'm surprised to see him leaving Spain to go to Newcastle. There's a distinctive possibility, wherever way you call it, that they are going to get relegated, and you have to got a World Cup coming up. So it's an incredible decision on his part, because he is risking playing for his country in the World Cup by taking a decision to go to Newcastle. I think that the economics of this very appealing, because there's no football decision here. In other words, it's going there for money. Yeah, £150,000 a week. Yeah. What do you think of what do you think of what Simon Jordan have to say? I think he's talking absolutely shite. He really, 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 really is. I've got to be honest with you. Yeah. Simon Jordan, he was jealous about the takeover. Now he's jealous about Kieran Trippier moving to Newcastle United. Yeah. But we need players. We need to improve the backline. Yeah. It's not his fault he's going to come to Newcastle, Simon. Yeah. So concentrate on Crystal Palace. Concentrate on the big six, yeah, and keep your nose out of Newcastle's business. It's got now to do with you, you know what I mean? Absolutely now to do with you, yeah? And that's all I'm going to say on that. And Alex, how many people have been saying Hayden has been performing awful midfield? Then why would he then play great in a natural position, centre-back? Not for me. And NFC for life, what's the results going to be in the Premier League, John? Arsenal, West Ham? Oh, I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal, because Arsenal are playing well now. 2-0 to Arsenal, even though West Ham's having a fantastic season. And Aubameyang's banned, did he? Not only he's got stripped off the captaincy, he's not going to be playing tonight as well. Burnley versus Watford, I can see that's going to be a one-each draw. I hope that game is a draw for Newcastle's sake. Palace against Southampton, that could go anywhere, but I think Palace will win that by 2-1. Brighton against Wolves, I'm going to say that could be 2-2. But don't be surprised if Wolves won that game tonight as well. And I got Ryan as well. The things Llorente has to play in the right back Atletico a lot. So Trippier wants to move away. I think he wants to come back to England, though, Ryan. He definitely wants to come back to England. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not getting the team. It's World Cup year, right? And he wants to come back to England. So we got to Kieran. And not only that, he used to play for Eddie Howe, by the way. And let's hope that when he does come, big up to him. And it's exactly the player that we need, because you need a player like Kieran Trippier. 100% because he is absolutely a decent right back. He can tackle, he can defend, he can cross the ball. His set piece is fantastic. That is exactly what you need at Newcastle United. I mean, he's levels about Manfredo. Levels, yeah? And I won't have a problem if Manfredo decides to move on, by the way. He'll probably move on, or he may as well just stand back up, yeah? Absolutely back up. And that's what we need at the football club. We need to improve. We have not improved our back line for the last 4 seasons. And that is embarrassing for a football club. So just looking on Inside Football as well, regarding Jesse Trippier, accordingly, just going to read out what you said. Former West Ham employees reveal that Newcastle's going to make a bid for Jesse Lingard, 29 years old today, by the way. And according to the West Ham Way podcast, according to Newcastle, Lingard being linked to Newcastle, he said, Lingard, Newcastle's definitely going to make a move for him. I'm pretty sure from what I've heard. So it's going to be interesting because obviously they're going to be able to match any transfer fee or wage we, West Ham, offered him. It's just going to be how much he wants to join West Ham now. Yeah? And he's got a choice to make. Will he go back to West Ham knowing he's not going to be a first teamer? Or he's going to come to Newcastle where he's going to get game time. Yeah? Because the way West Ham are playing at the minute, it's often been absolutely fantastic. So I just cannot see him get back in the West Ham team. I just cannot. Fantastic. Yeah. And in Souček, that's the 2 holding midfielder. Where's he going to play? It's just going to play on the wings? Nah, probably not. He's not getting. He will not get in. No way. So it's looking promising. I'd rather just sort of the back line. And we need a backup goalkeeper as well to challenge Martin de Backer. John, would you swap Lascelles or a bag of toffee apples? I tell you what, I'll drop him and get Botman or Cordian. And what happens after that with Lascelles? Who cares? I just don't rate the player. I just don't rate him. The guy has gone backwards for me. Should be achieved great things in Spain. Anyway, La Liga winner. See, look, we're getting a champion coming to Newcastle, which I think is great. Do you know what I mean? But would I swap Madrid for Newcastle? Yeah. I've never been to Madrid, so I can't answer that question. But one thing I do know, that Newcastle is a world-class city. I've got to say it right there. I'm putting that in an account in each on. If I win, it's down to you. Good luck to you. Wish you every success. And if you win, I want a cut. So maybe it's time for Kieran to return home. Yeah, I mean, he's been brilliant over there, man. I mean, he's loved in Spain, loved by the Atletico fans. He's popular. I'm not getting excited before Trippier has signed. Yeah, most people as well. But one thing I can say, we got money and you are competing. And if you compete, that's absolutely fantastic. And just look at us some more here. Do smash the likes up, by the way. Do subscribe. And the 20 people who's watching, please ask us some questions as well. Have your opinion, have your say. And also, I want those very same people, plus more, to come on Fans Forum tonight at 7 o'clock. And Eddie Howe has been asked as well about transfers, which I'll come to in a second. But the problem is, though, that it's on TV, so I can't really play it because I'll be damaging copyrights and I do not want to get my channel deleted. There's absolutely no way. Absolutely no way. Because I've built up quite a fantastic channel and I don't want to mess things up. So I've got just over 20 people watching. And yeah, do subscribe. And afternoon to Matty Smith, hope you're okay. My attended Leverkusen, Slavia Prague, Benfica, Porto, and Deportivo Cali. Yeah, I heard of Deportivo Cali, by the way. They're a South American club, I think they are. I could be wrong. And yeah, big up to I've got to say a special mention as well to Celtic fan, Claire Groves, right? fantastic lass on Twitter, sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, my deepest condolences goes out that you lost a father-in-law and your mum-in-law as well. I do apologise, Claire Groves, and she's a Celtic fan, and a big shout out to her, by the way. And me deepest condolences goes out to Claire and the family, man. It's so sad. It's been a poor year, but I've always said to Claire, Claire, if you listen to us, pet, our DM's are always open, right? Please, please, please send us a message at any time. And then we'll have a bit of a chit chat. Yeah. So my DMs are open. And if you've got my YouTube channel, yeah, please, please send us a message of anything. You want to say something about Celtic, you can say Celtic, cool. It's not just about Newcastle fan channel, it's all channels all over the world. Yeah. John, do you think it'd be like the Alamo tomorrow? Oh, afraid so. If you beat Arsenal by 4-0, you chance United by 5-0 away from home, then, and Southampton as well by 4-0 home, only just beat Villa by 1-0. It just goes to show if you press them, if you get in Liverpool's face and try and take them on, then you've got a good chance. But you've got to sit back. Are you going to be sitting Ducks FC or Free Hit FC? Then we're going to get punished. And we, as a club, gets punished so well. How's Bianca? Bianca Westwood? Nah, she's Irish. She's a West Ham fan, by the way, Simon. I thought it was Piers Morgan for the minute then. I thought, Piers? Boom. And I got Mark Smith again. I got big up to you, Simon. Simon Jordan has always been judged in Newcastle ever since he got the takeover, and he will never but out until relegated. He's a pundit that has no knowledge of Newcastle and our city. He has been in Newcastle, but listen, let's be real. I mean, Simon Jordan, right? Sometimes he speaks a bit of sense, half the time, but when it comes to Newcastle, he's absolutely clueless. I'd love to see him come on my channel, by the way. I'd love to see him come on my channel, yeah? I'll be comfortable with him, yeah? And I've got some names on there before. Ryan Barton's one of them. What a guy he is. I love that guy to bits, man. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Ryan Barton's the sort of guy I can go out for a drink with, yeah? I think this guy's amazing, yeah? He keeps saying my friend, but he's definitely my guy, 200%. And then I've got Simon Anua, and I just think TalkSport are in the business to beat fans of what they see. They know Newcastle fans will bite. This is the thing, Alex. They always will do. And let's be real, yeah, he's not the only one. You got Carlton Cole, you got Jamie O'Hara, you got Ray Parler, yeah. You got Gobby Bonglaho. I know it's Gabby. I could have gone Gobby. I'll call him, right? And that guy only knows the things about Birmingham, yeah? Now tells. He's never played a club outside of Birmingham, yeah? Even if he played in Newcastle for one season, right? He would still get it, but he's never played for Newcastle, so I think he needs to keep his mouth shut, tightly shut. That'd be brilliant. Simon Jordan on here. Can you imagine that? That'd be amazing, that. I'm going to try and get him on you now. Eddie Howe admitted he has no control on transfers. The owners are doing our transfers, yeah? That'd be very interesting if that's true. I thought he has the final say on everything, but then again, he's head coach. So you probably have to wait for a director of football to come in, speak to the director of football, he makes the decisions, and there we go. And when's Abigail coming on your channel? She's not on Twitter. She's not on Twitter, by the way, Richard. But if she was, I would definitely invite her on. By the way, I'm getting someone on Saturday, but I'm not going to mention who it is. So you need to find out for yourselves on that. Gabby from Birmingham should be Gobby from Birmingham, by the way. I don't listen to Talk Sport because of the amount of shite they talk. They've got a couple of good ones on there, yeah, but majority of them, I'm sorry, they just hate Newcastle United. You may as well just call it Big Six Sport. Do you know what I mean? Big Six Sport. That's what you should call it. That's it. Not Talk Sport. Big Six Sport. That was on Sky today, John, in his press conference on the Sky. I believe so. Because I've got to try and find that and what has been said about transfers as well. But what they probably do, they probably note it down about 10 o'clock on the night, and by the time, I'm never going to read it out. So, just have to Eddie Howe's been saying as well, and this is my opinion, I mean, we have to look at ourselves first and foremost and deliver our game to the very highest level. And that's what Eddie Howe is saying. And he's saying that because it's nice to hear a manager like Eddie Howe not bigging up the opponents every single week, making excuses every single week. He just says it out like it is, yeah? So big up to you, Eddie. You know, talk about us and not bigging up the opponent, yeah? And I think that is absolutely brilliant. I've got my guy Chris, by the way. Chris, first time on my socials, yeah? Please just do subscribe if you haven't done so, my friend. And hope you're okay, having a lovely day. We are no threats to any team we play, but when the opposition's attack, you feel they're going to score every single time. We seem to stand off and give Lewis a space. That's all it is, Chris. That's why our defenders are shite. Absolutely pathetic. They really, really are. And this, we need to get defenders who can get close and down. And I'm sure Eddie will get that right in a matter of time. I'm glad Eddie doesn't have control on transfers. It stands to Bournemouth over Watson Great in the Premier League. He has spent a lot of money, by the way. He spent something like 26 million on Lerma. I could be wrong. He spent 13 million on Lloyd. What's this guy's name? Lloyd Kelly. That's it, Lloyd Kelly. Right? My God. I mean, I spoke to a couple of Bristol City fans at work, and they said that City fleeced Bournemouth for 12 million. Cost, you know, he's only rated $1 million, and 13 million was the final cost. So would I take Lloyd Kelly to Newcastle? Definitely not. Yeah, we need a bigger name than Lloyd Kelly. No disrespect, but he's a Bristol lad. But I wouldn't have him in Newcastle. Yeah, he's no better than Jamal Lewis, in my opinion. Do you think Sky's supposed to ruin football? When it comes to money, could well be, but it's all about money all the time. But that's a good question, Simon, but it has, in a way, it has. Money ruins everything in football, do you know what I mean? That's all it is. That's why the Big Six wants the Super League, yeah? If Newcastle were a Big Six, one of the biggest clubs in the world, and we went in to play in the Super League, I'd be very disappointed. I really would. I don't want to be in the Super League, yeah? I want to be in the Champions League, or I'd rather play in the Europa League rather than the Super League. It's all about money. And then Ginger said, it's on YouTube, mate. I just watched it. He said he can't say anything on transfers. The orders are handling it. His job is to get the players doing their job. Thanks for that, by the way, mate. Saves some reading that out then. Thanks a lot. I think you should get Alan Shearer or Lee Clark on your channel. Their knowledge of Newcastle is full of passion, and they will talk to you all day about the player careers and what made them be a legend. Mark, I don't know Lee Clark's Twitter handler sort of thing. What I found, sort of thing, then that'd be amazing. And whoever helps us out, I'll try and get them. And then we'll definitely talk about Newcastle, about the careers, the best time, or the clubs they played for, the best managers you play for, the worst you play for. That will be fantastic. So I've got Darren Fox to say, you trust Steve Nixon, wasted 40 million on Joe Linton. I'd rather have Eddie selecting the players. That's a fair shout, by the way. Let's hope Steve Nixon has put in a good list together and no more Joe Lintons. Yeah, to be fair, Joe Linton's been playing really well for the last 4 games. There's a lot of Joe Linton haters out there. I've cussed him. I'm not going to lie. But look, I think he's been brilliant. John, do you know if Abigail got my gloves or Xmas? No idea, Richard. Absolutely no idea, mate. No idea. But big up to Abby, by the way. If you listen, Abby, hope you're okay, love. I think the reason why Amanda is handling transfers is because Perry phones top players and they're her boss. Remember, that's from Ginger. She was left to run the club. Yeah, you said that before, mate. The donation super chats are open, by the way, and it'd be helpful. If you want to donate anything, that's up to you, 100%. I'm not begging, but it's out there. So, what are your thoughts on Keane, Phillips, Rice, and some defenders? Well, Harry Kane's not being great this season. I'm not going to lie. Calvin Phillips is out injured as well, and he won't be out till about February. That's a massive miss for Leeds, by the way, because that midfield, I'm afraid, is being ripped apart there. Now, Calvin Phillips, I'd love to take him in Newcastle. I really would. I mean, he's British, and he's going to cost at least 50, 60 million pounds, yeah? But then again, he hasn't won a major trophy. And going back to the last one, Declan Rice, I mean, he was overhyped, but let's be real. I think he's been brilliant for West Ham. I think he's been fantastic in midfield. But is he worth 100 million quid? I don't think so. Not for me. I mean, Sandro Tonali for Milan would be 100 million then as well if he was to be on the market. Oh, by the way, Huddersfield Town fan, just here for the bants and your thoughts and stuff. Thanks, Baz. Simon, you don't have to be a Newcastle fan. Huddersfield fan, Cardiff fan, QPR fan, Peterborough fan, Barnsley fan. You're welcome to my channel, my guy. Yeah? Get on cut off, by the way. No, it's not Joe Linton. And, you know, you're doing well, Huddersfield, by the way, but you can see this. I've got to put it on silent. So do smash the likes up, by the way, and do subscribe if you're new. And I put on Vibrant this time. John, do you know much about analysts we stole off Liverpool? I don't, mate. I don't know. I've never heard of this guy. Never heard of this guy in my life. So, I mean, I need to find out more about him, by the way. But just check it out on the NEFC website sort of thing and just go from there. But I don't know. Otherwise, I would have done. And Foxy, this is what Eddie Howe has spent since he's been here, right? I'm not going to give it a grand total. 26 million on Lerma, Solanke 20 million, Iber 60 million, Billion 50 million, Rico 14 million, Kelly 14 million, got fleeced by the way, Mepham 13 million, Adobe 12, Gradel 10, Graban 9. So you want to trust however signings? Oh, that's a lot of money. How much that worked out to be? 62, 77, 77, 91, 105, 118, 130, 149 million pounds he has spent at Bournemouth with those signings, yeah? Let's have a look at them. Lerma, I'd take. Solanke, I wouldn't take. Iber, waste of time. Billing, he probably get one last shot in the Premier League, but not with us. Rico, I don't know too much about. Kelly, definitely not. Mepham, he's a Premier League player now, isn't he? So, don't know too much about Adobe. Yeah, not sure about Guido. I mean, and Graben. 9 million and Graben plays to Nottingham Forest now. 9 million. Ouch. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. And I'll tell you what, if you spend that sort of money in Newcastle, you don't deliver, then question needs to be asked, by the way. It's your favourite Jordan has made him play better, John. That's an NUSC. Keep treating him like a prince. I need to take your first name, by the way, mate. If you give us your first name, they'll call you by your first name, mate. But the answer to that one is, I'm not going to comment. Lerma, Solanke, and Kelly are not bad players, yeah? But we need bigger names than those three you mentioned, mate. Lerma might be okay. Lerma's got another chance. Sky Sports, talk shite, all owned by grimy Rupert Murdoch and his slimy son, yeah? Need to be careful what I say, yeah? I've got NUFC. What's that, Gillian? Listen, she's a friend. I tell you, yeah? People need to listen. She's only a mate. Nothing's going on. I have to say that now. Lerma, I read, but that's a big fee. Solanke scored. How many in the Prem for them? Scored. How many in the Prem for them? Championship players. Dwight Gale 2.0. Yeah, they need proper players to play for Newcastle. We're a proper club now. Would you take Dalio for PSG? He's been getting good reviews from PSG. I'll take him. Don't know a lot about him, but if he gets good reviews, then yeah, I'd take him. But I don't want to be watching him on YouTube. I want to see him deliver from a club, but apparently he's a decent player. And just to be fair, the Bournemouth sign is that level, only decent player there. Yeah, that's the problem. With the decent young players like Grealish, into 100 million, to be fair. But he's a good player. Rice would be a good at 30 million plus. Phillips, well, Leeds were charged way too much, 100 million. That's not going to happen. I will not pay 100 million for Calvin Phillips, by the way. There's no way. It's not because he's a decent player, but I wouldn't pay 100 million for him. There's no way. I wouldn't. A lot more spent, John, with Aki Mings in total. 260 million pound at Bournemouth. Flip her neck. You can get a new stadium for that. And wow, what else can I say? I tell you what, though, do slap the likes up, by the way. Do subscribe if you're new. And I'll be back on 7 o'clock time at the Fans Forum tomorrow doing a watch along. So I'm going to be there for about 7:15 with all the team lineups. And I may do a phone in for half an hour or video phone in, but we'll see. Right, it's some Jordan Ide on there. he did mention him, Ginger. 60 million pounders. Catlin, sorry about Catlin, who you care? And you know, I'm doing a phone in on Thursday. Definitely doing it on Sunday as well after the Man City game. So that's going to be fun and games. So glutton for punishment twice. So I can do 2 watch-alongs. Expect us to get beat. And I've got to do one against Everton. And then I've got to do one against Southampton. And I'll be at the stadium Man United against Man U. So thanks for that Catlin sort of thing. And no lot about fault. Vigors, who plays for Wolfsburg, he's a striker that likes to get on the end of crosses when he gets the ball from the wingers. He's good at the air and loves scoring goals. Yeah, I'd take him all day long. Thing is, though, he's 29 years old. Would you pay 20 million for a 29-year-old? I tell you what, he's better. I've got to be honest with you. I mean, he's better than Andy Carroll, by the way. Let's be real. And I'll probably take him as well. Looks like how I made a good start with the Trippier, who he's worked with before. Yeah, I'd take him all day long, Darren. 100%. Ian Kirker would be a good, can play across the defence. Yeah, decent player. Then I'd take him as well. I want to take quality players. We're the richest club in the world, so it should be quality players coming to Newcastle. Yeah. Let's see if United will part with Lingard on loan to ourselves or sell to West Ham within 6 months to go on his contract. That'd be very interesting. He could have gone anywhere. He better have come to us, by the way. Fox, have you been to Czech Republic lately, my friend? Never been there. Yeah, he did, Ginger. 20 million, that's not good. The only bad thing is we can only loan 2 players in January. Yeah. Have we got any players on loan at the minute? No, we haven't. That's what I'm saying. Nowhere near 100 mil. I would say around 25 up to 30 for Phillips. That sounds about right, by the way. That sounds about right. But you know what it's like. And Foxy, we got a guy from Colombia, Medellin, Colombia, at the minute. Big up to you, my guy, from Colombia. Well done. Never done there before, but I heard it's good there. Yojo, how's it going? Could be a bloodbath tomorrow, mate. Hopefully not, though. Fingers crossed, you. Let's hope it's not going to be Sitting Ducks FC. That's what we could be. Sitting Ducks. Wow. We'll just see. We'll see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised if Mo Salah scored in the 2nd minute. I reckon we're going to be 2-0 down in the first 10 minutes tomorrow. 2-0 down in the first 10. Salah scored in the 2nd minute. And I think Virgil van Dijk will score on 10. I see that happening anytime soon. But I hope I'm wrong. So as far as I know, there are 4 players, John, Lingard, Ali, Botman, and Trippier. We're all having chats. But with Ali, once the trigger ends close, and John, remember, Ali is a top number 10. Well, Jose Mourinho has ruined this guy's career. He absolutely ruined his career since Poch has gone. Yeah. And since then, he didn't recover, sort of thing. But if he comes back, we do discover the player that he was on the Poch, then we've got a fantastic player on our hands. You know what I mean? But he needs to work hard. And Eddie will turn him into a fantastic player than he was before. But what Dele Alli wants is loving. An absolute loving. And Eddie is that man. Hello, people. Jen, tomorrow, it could be an embarrassment. That's in Kieran. As far as I know, we can do 3 domestic, 3 abroad. Yep, it's fine. Lingard should have signed for West Ham on a permanent deal, but United didn't want that at the minute. We can't afford to be hammered 3 times over the Christmas period with Liverpool and City in form. Man U's in form as well, by the way. That's million for Huddersfield. Sitting Ducks FC. Because you just stand there and allow Liverpool to dominate. Let's hope Klopp doesn't put the best squad on. I think he will, you know. I think he's only 25 and he can teach him. Would love to see Joe Lynn go toe-to-toe physically with Van Dijk and Konate. I'll tell you what, those 2 defenders are brilliant. Van Dijk is a Rolls Royce. Konate, give him 2 years. He'd be one of the best defenders in Europe. Alistair Cheap, by the way, what an actual player when he does play. I like Bottom, but what about him right now? Struggling to like ours, early 21. And in my opinion, not the best tackler. We need experienced Prem defenders, such as Cody, right now. That's why Trippier is perfect. And do slap the lights on. I've been on for 55 minutes. So do keep coming on. We really need a class CDM. Not had one since Young Kabai. John, we have to hope the teams around us lose as much as us. Then come Jan, we have a flat list of players come in. That would be very interesting. We can't be adrift. If we are adrift, I think we could be absolutely knackered. And I do not want that for my club at all whatsoever. Yeah. So tomorrow night, it's going to be fun. For Liverpool, that is, by the way. I can end up quicker score. Man City was starting to run right the other night. Hopefully the Toon get Christmas miracle. As far as owners are concerned, they think Botman's the next Van Dijk. Hopefully Eddie will turn him to the Van Dijk, and I believe he will. I think we are to land Jesse. We need to take more use of him and put him in the attacking role of our midfielder. He loves to run at the defence and has some much potential creativity. I think he's experienced. I think he's a decent player. He'll dream back four of Newcastle if he stay up. Oh, good question. Trippier, Cordy, Botman, and I'll keep it Jamal Lewis for me. That's my dream back four. And I'll keep the back out as well. But we definitely need a world-class keeper. I would go for that Barca keeper, by the way, to Stegen, whatever his name is. I'll go with him. We need another striker as well. Getting one with permanent experience would be tough in January. Money talks, offer the right money, get him in there. Let's get Fat and Ben Arthur back. I miss those days. Yeah, he's 35 now. I wouldn't take him back. Looks like it's going to go right to the end of this relegation fight. I hope you're right. Look at the last 4 games we've got. Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Burnley. Good luck at that. Pardon me. If you get embarrassed this season, sorry, John, we both know the fans will hound them out if we get into the right mess. Eddie Howe will not be leaving Newcastle United. If we get relegated, he'll still be here. What is your thoughts on Agüero having to retire? Such a shame, what a legend. Kieran, this guy is absolutely brilliant. Great 7 for the Premier League. Scores. He's a champion. And I tell you what, he's got to be up there with the very best strikers in the history of the Premier League. To be fair, sounds like leaky unless you have a decent keeper. Yeah, that's true. But Cordy can lead. Botman can tackle. Trippier's a leader. And a left back, Jamal Lewis, I think you'll get better and better. Dean Henderson for goalkeeper, young, great British keeper. I take him. Take him down to Raka. But I think Dean wants to be our number 1 keeper. That's the thing. Trippier, Gresta, Cordy, Davlico. Davlico's 29. He's 30 now, isn't he? I didn't know he was 30. Wow. I thought he was younger than that. Has Frank McFarlane now left the club, leaving Steve Nixon as the man put the transfers list together? I think he has, you know. We need 2 decent ball-winning mids. Yaya Tory type control mids like Kante, Fabinho, Pedri, all the top 3 have one. Yep, I agree. Anyone similar to that, I take. He would definitely do a great job and take us back up if you go down Eddie. I mean, 100%. I got NEFC, I got Catlin as well. Henderson over Debaka, to be fair. Like, yep, fair enough. I take that all day long. I've got Denzel. Thanks for your donation, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And with no comment, but I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. And big up to you. I've got Fimpong from Leverkusen. Not the Arsenal Fimpong, by the way. Oh, man. I tell you what, though. I mean, it was the Arsenal Fimpong. He's all over the place, but he seems a good player. I like Fimpong. He used to play for Celtic. He's an attacking right back, by the way. I take him all day long. He is absolutely brilliant in for Celtic. One of the better players as well. The voice as well. Big decent guy, my guy. Newcastle is still a win over Liverpool. I hope you're correct. Can't see it, but I hope you're correct. Denzel, Merry Christmas to you, John. Thanks so much. Denzel, great show. Thanks very much. Top guy. Hey, John. Steve Nick now has his head on chopping board. He will be sacked if this goes wrong. I believe he will. I never have him. And he should have gone, by the way. The moment Booster's gone. Forward in the midfield, there's no one better than Vilma Barrios. Is he from St. Petersburg, isn't he? I'll tell you what, take him. I think that season's over. Is the season's over? Eliminating the Champions League. I'm trying to think of decent back four. What's not leaky? Aston Simon. And Ryan says, Source. Then I hope Newcastle still Lacazette, even if it's for 2 seasons. I loved it. I'd take Lacazette all day long. But he's out of contract at the end of the season. But if he's going to leave, I've got a sneaky feeling he could be off to Spain. After injury, Daniel, you okay, my guy? Are you any good news today? Not at the minute, no. I mean, Trippier is being linked to Newcastle, but apart from that, it's been really quiet. And I've got Foxy saying, 27 years old. I tell you what, though, if we can get him, that'd be absolutely brilliant. Expect 10 bookers a season, by the way. Do smash the likes up, smash the likes up, and do subscribe if you're new as well. But I do agree with you on Trips and Cordy wouldn't be leaders, but you 2 more to back them and make it solid. Yeah, I agree. I'm sure Eddie will do a job, by the way, 100%. And I've got Stephen. Thanks for your donation, Stephen. I really appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much. And thank you very much indeed. Love you, bro. And he speaks sense as well, by the way, if Tom's comes on my channel. And Ginger, when he talks about it, plus he's at the end of his career, we could offer him a decent retirement fund. This is the thing. I mean, these players that want to come to the Premier League for the last payday. If I'm honest with you, I don't really want that. But Kieran Trippier's different because he's definitely the right back. He's got English football experience, Premier League as well. So I take that. Thanks very much. Appreciate that, Stephen Densel. Appreciate that. John, did you see Leeds yesterday? I fear Liverpool and City. I tell you what, doesn't look good, doesn't it? But last season, we didn't get hammered at Liverpool. We've drawn twice. And then we didn't get hammered at Man City. We lost 2-0 away and we lost 4-3 at home. So if we got to show that kind of fight, like we did last season in St. James's, I'll take it. And then we've got positives to talk about. Do you know what I mean? I could say, look, we're scoring goals, conceding goals, and that. If you can score goals and keep a clean sheet, we'll stay up. So, yeah, I really fear for us tomorrow. But we've got to go and keep the faith. But this Liverpool team are the real deal. I'm going to trust the owners, whoever deals with the transfer bring in the players we are needing this season. Eddie will only focus on the job he is employed to do, and that's win matches, correct. John, be honest, why would Conor Cordy come here Newcastle top 8? You said it yourself, mate. Money talks. Money talks, mate. And Newcastle are a bigger club than Wolves, but at the minute, Wolves are a progressing club. Apparently, we've been offered the Agüero from PSG. Do you know much about him? I've heard of him. They say he's decent, but I've not watched him at all whatsoever. Not watched him at all. So you may have to watch on YouTube or get some more of PSG. So Richard, well, what a stadium, Senate. Yeah, Senate's got a lovely stadium, by the way. That's a proper football stadium, real talk. It's true though, John. See, players of 28 needs to think of the future because they're young in life when they're finished. Okay? Let's have a look. Need to think of the future. I mean, there's still cracking 28-year-old players out there, sort of thing. Look at Les Ferdinand, 28. David Ginola, 28. Came to us. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. First, you need to gel straight away if you want to bring them in. We need to. I'd rather get the players in now, bed them in for the summer, and then we won't have to struggle. Difference was there was no fans. That's from Ryan. One of the top guys. I'll just go back up a second. If we go 4-4-2, get ripped apart, we need to match them 4-3-3. I agree, Ginger. We need to match Liverpool. We have to. They play 4-3-3. We need to play 4-3-3. Used to be at Dortmund, Dalio. Fair enough. Watford versus Burnley tonight. We could be a drift. I hope in a draw. And yes, his Fisher is retired, mate. I mean, he's definitely retired, Ginger. He's announced it 11 o'clock this morning in Barcelona. 4-5-1 plus a bricklayer tomorrow. Pack in the midfield. Three-man mid. 2 outright and 1 up front. It can work. We need a part of the bus. Sneak Darwin Gould at the backer. Make no difference. Make no difference. do slap on the like. So I did have 32 watched it, watching live. Now I've got 29 people watching live. Thank you very much for coming on, people watching this as well. Fernandes is injured. Someone wakes up when the next 2 games are over. Put the alarm clock on, Kieran, man. You put an alarm clock on, guys, it wakes you up. But then again, it won't alarm won't go off 48 hours later. Put 10 at the back. Ginger is on it. Put 11 in front of the goal. They can still score, man. Yeah, so if you check out other channels as well, you got the Toon review. Paul does lovely contents as well. He does it every day. He's full-time YouTuber. You got World of Sports as well with Baz and Billy. You've also got PD Parlock's channel, top guy, passionate as ever. Adam Pearson, he's the king of the YouTube as well. And also check out my guy and Ryan's favorite, my favorite league gunner. He is a world-class YouTuber. He's a gunner and he's a world-class YouTuber as well. I know people's going to say, oh, you're a new league gunner again, man. Make sure that Paul does listen to that, by the way. Otherwise, he probably message like, get on with it. You know what? I'm going to call him Mark Saggers for now on, you know what I mean? Because when he says, get on with it, you know? That's what Paul's like. Great guy. Bring Shaka back for this game. Get him goal at the back and Darlow. Only for one time only, by the way, guys. John, did I hear Fernandes and Clark being forced out to the window? Fernandes is out injured. You might know that. And Kieran Clark, I want him gone anyway. He's done. He's done. Liverpool game is at 3 p.m. my time. People at ESL Cures, let me tell you. And you know what else is going to say? Go to bed. Not you, Ryan. You're watching it, mate. But all the other people just go to bed. 4 minutes ago, we're supposed to keep an eye on Delali's situation. And Tinkle and Shaken put Kim at the flag up front and still hit 7 past us. We're going to get absolutely mullered. That's from the Toon army. And a bit of a crap way for his career to end. Agüero signs to play with Messi, goes, and then he goes PSG. If that's not bad enough, he finds out he's got heart problems. He's a legend. Sergio Agüero is an absolute legend of the football club. And I tell you what, he's going to be not just going to be missed by Man City or Barca. He's going to be missed by football, the footballing world. Because I'll tell you something now, I'm not going to lie, but finding another Sergio Agüero is going to be absolutely tough to find. He's going to be a hard act to follow, sort of thing. When he left Man City, I mean, you would have thought Pep Guardiola was going to get in another striker in ASAP, but he couldn't get one. He tried to get Harry Kane, and unfortunately, they didn't want to pay that sort of money, which I can understand, and he has to pay a false number 9 or false 9, and Ferran Torres tried it. I think he's done well there, but not a lot there. Bernardo Silva can play there. Gabriel Jesus. I'll tell you what, though, would anyone take Gabriel Jesus on loan from Man City? Because I'll tell you what, I would, because he's a finisher. He's an absolute finisher, him. I do like him, but he's not playing enough games for me, and I would take him all day long. I really would. He's a decent striker, and he knows where the goals is, and he's not trying to stick his head in where it hurts. So big up to him. I take him. And that goal to win City's first title, just wow. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Wow. They've done it. Edin Dzeko got one before that, by the way. And that classic Agüero. Legend Agüero. What a legend from Sergio. They're going to get Haaland, John Meat. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Definitely a legend of the sport. And yeah, take Jesus, that's from Kieran. You know what? I thought he's a great career Agüero. He's only had 2 or 3 seasons left in the game. So luckily he's able to achieve so much in his career. Premier League record, health comes first. 100%. Tell that to Boris Johnson, yeah. One more time. Health comes first, not money. Jesus wouldn't look at us as we're in the top 4. And Jesus will never come to us. He's part of the City team playing and scoring in big games. Yeah, but he's not on the first team, though. That's the thing. He's not on the first team. And I'll tell you what, if they bought him for, say, £40 million, right, on a 4-year deal, I'd take him all day large to say, you know what, as a cracking signing, he needs to be playing football on a regular basis, yeah? Okay, he's injured a lot, but when he does play, he does get goals. And big up to him, by the way. And I've been on for just over an hour now, by the way. So thank you very much for joining. And absolutely amazing. I'll just go with that. It's very true. And I've got Peter Dewey is my favourite commentator, and that's from Ryan. My guy, I tell you what, that commentary he did at Roma against Barca, oh my God, that was fantastic. Passion, the lot, the whole thing. Yeah? And that's absolutely amazing, man. It seems like they're still talking about Sven Botman, by the way. According to Sempre Milan, I'm going to read it out, by the way, right? Because it's a Milan webpage, by the way. And according to Gaucho Mercato and also Sempre Milan, and according to that Milan's fallen behind in the pursuit of little defender Sven Botman due to lack of funds and competition from England. And that is according to Gaucho Mercato, which is based in Italy. And let me just, what else it says down here, by the way, if I'll make it quick. It says here as well, the Milan rating between 35 million euros works out to be 32 million pound, right? Which are not going to pay. Not only that, but an official offer from Newcastle arriving shortly and has an ownership group ready for big purchases to increase the level of squad. The Premier League represents the most likely destination for the Dutchman, but Paolo Maldini is keeping options open. Well, Paolo Maldini is a chief exec and one of the staff there. And it looks like that Milan are going to lose out on Sven Botman because of how much he's worth. And not only that, he's going to be on a free. He's going to be coming to Newcastle, but apparently they cannot compete with us. Now, how many times? When's the last time I said that we cannot repeat for Milan? When's the last time? Wow. So it looks like that if we offer good money to Lille, he could come. And let's hope that is the case. Got some more comments, by the way, before I wrap up. And as Everton have to sell to buy, why not Calvert-Lewin? Yeah, I tell you what, he's young, he's English, he scores, and his movement is good as well. And that'll be a quality side if they come to Newcastle. Jesus would reign his career. It's like Ian Dewey's son. Yeah, Martin Tyler, Andy Greer were the best commentary team. Those Newcastle Liverpool games and Liverpool versus Olympiacos game, Agüero scored, and the game is an idiot as well. For what he's done on Sky, Richard Keys, the less I said about him, the better. Taking a cigar with me, Liverpool, if we goes in, we have a laugh, but if we don't, we will cry. And at least players that come knows that we play it straight away, absolutely, and try and get us out of the mess we are in. So I could give another 5 minutes for a wrap up, by the way, so I'll keep myself ready for the fans forum. And yeah, just to let you guys know that let's just get this. I was going to try and get this up again, right? That I've just had a message today from the creators, YouTube creators, and I posted on Twitter. There it is. This is from what I've done this year up to now. My 2021 shot 467,000 watch time, 65,800 total views. That's just in the year, by the way. The best channel was the live watch along between Watford and Newcastle, where I had 2,600 hits on there. 614 comments received. My top 3 countries was United Kingdom, Ireland, United States. And I'd like to say to you guys, thank you very much indeed for continuing watching my channel. So listen, right, you guys, this will never happen. So listen, at the end of the day, I mean, you people have helped us get on my channel. You people, yeah. And thank you so much, and big up to each and every one of you for helping my channel being a success. Thank you very much indeed for that. And I've got some more comments, by the way. Luis Diaz from Porto, we at the bank for him. We need to do the defence first, concentrate on the defence first, and then go for the attacking side in the summer. Who's come on the fans form tonight? As far as I know, it'll be Billy, hopefully Jason, Annie, Hughes, and I think there's one more. I think it might be doubling Magpie. But I've got to pin the link and just click on that, mate. I've got to pin the link on and then just click on that, and then you'll be in my fans forum. So I'll do that in a bit. John, would you swap Lascelles for 20? Never heard of him. John, do you know Liverpool's director of football turned us down? That was Edwards. I did hear that. Ginger, but apparently the door's open. It's going to keep his options open, by the way, but it's going to stay at Liverpool to the end of the season. But we definitely do that to football ASAP. If you don't, then we're going to be scrambling again. And we shouldn't be scrambling for a club like Newcastle, yeah? We're the richest club in the world. Pay them money. Club has stated that Salah will be taking their penalties tomorrow. Only because he wants to break the record, by the way. Can we just put ourselves on the bench and put a train in Koeman's place? A black and white one. I've also thought on Brian willing to pay 20 million for Brent Diaz from Blackburn Rovers. He's out of contract at the end of the season as well. He can go on a free. But would I pay 20 million now? I'd rather wait till the summer. So that, do you know what I mean? Wait till the summer and get him on the free. He's a decent striker, by the way. Obviously, you, Simon, and Annie's got experience, championship expert as well. So come on tonight and, ask Annie the question and just give the answer again. But he's a good striker. Great show. Always, John. Everyone likes the sub. Thank you very much, Kieran. And that's up very quick before I go away. Didn't think Diaz was great, but every time I watch him lately from Chile and Blackburn, he's played well. Hilarious when he plays for Chile. He has zero Spanish. Probably his family's from Chile, by the way. John, we need both, mate. When's the last time one forward Wilson scored? It's been a long time ago. We need a backup striker. Big star on Ginger. Yeah, definitely need it. Do you think Gaetier Laborde, Lulovic, Agüero, or Mohamed Bayer are big players? I love scoring goals in Ligue 1. Mohamed Bayer is 23, has lots of PS to burn. I don't know a lot about these guys, mate. I mean, at all whatsoever. Don't watch much of the French league, mate. I really don't. But I will be keeping an eye on it at some stage. Just put a corner out the shirt on it, picture of Fernandez on it. Still do a better job than Lass. Foxy, you're getting the tan. And last one for now, problem is, John, clubs have reputations has fallen a lot, so money won't get us everything. We need a director of football. I think our owners want a yes man. Well, if you've got a director of football, it can't be a yes man. It has to be someone decent and someone's going to take control. And it's got to be a footballing person as well. Otherwise, what's the point? Let's go wrap it up there, guys. I mean, I've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. And thanks for joining. I'll be back to work tomorrow, but I'll be doing a watch along tomorrow night. And if you do like me videos, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and keep leaving us comments in the sections down below. It's a wingers 2 mid. ASM has 3, ASM, Miron and Julian have 1. I'll definitely get new wingers as well, by the way. I mean, I can still keep ASM, but it needs to be challenged. We got the money. That's all I hear. It's not all about the money. We need to get the right people in, not just throw money at people. We are not getting the right results. Yeah, that's very true. That's a fair enough comment there. So listen, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. I'll be back at 7 o'clock to meet on the fans forum. Thanks for donations to Denzel and Stephen as well. I really do appreciate that. I can't leave without saying a massive thank you for those two. But take a have fun, but most importantly, be safe. Like Simon said, be safe, wash your hands, wear your masks, yeah, and also, just stay safe, my guys, and have a fantastic afternoon. See you at 7 o'clock.